What happens when you take a bumbling moron and one of his equally stupid friends? Talking about Matt. Can't really point to him or anything, he's not here. But what happens when you take these two pieces of the puzzle and start asking them questions like a fortune teller? You get some unbelievably good advice. So we decided to open Pandora's box here of our brains and use this wisdom as a force for good. So there's a Discord for YouTube members and Twitch subs, and we decided that we'd try and help people with some advice to get through some troubling problems that are plaguing their lives to the best of our ability. And dagnabbit, I think we solved some very important issues. We did a little advice show. Probably the worst advice show the world's ever seen. We're all set. Well, no, I don't know if we're.
I'm jitters.
I'm stone cold.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We can intro what we're doing.
Hey, welcome to our advice show. We have near omniscient wisdom, and we're gonna be helping people in need.
Yeah.
Which camera am I looking at here? Which one's this one's my Canon? Okay, I was looking at that one the whole time.
I mean, you can look at both of those. I forgot I have this one. Act like we've been here before.
Yeah.
So yeah, the science community told us, hey, you've done everything we needed you to do. Why not move on to advice? So I think we got 3 people we're helping today.
Yeah. So caller number 1 should be coming in shortly.
Yeah.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Who are we talking to here? What's your name or screen name, whatever you prefer?
Okay, I'm Kenzie. You can call me Kenzie. I'm from North Carolina.
Awesome. The premise here is we've heard you have a problem that you think only we can help you with in the entire world. Why don't you hit
I
us with your
see.
problem and let's see what we can do here.
Yeah, sure. So I have a big job interview coming up,
Oh.
and anytime I have like an interview or a presentation, I always get super nervous beforehand. So I was wondering, do you guys have any advice for like easing that anxiety?
Oh.
Yeah. So as a man who has never done a job interview,
I was about to ask, how many have you done? Yeah.
I've
No,
done-
this is actually perfect. Because let me ask you this, Charlie, have you ever been nervous before a job interview?
I've never been nervous.
See? Exactly. And that's what we're going for here. And I've done job interviews.
Right.
I didn't work a single job that I
Okay.
interviewed for now that I think about it.
Oh yeah, you didn't get any of those.
I got them, but then I came and worked with you.
That's true. But you worked at Yogurt Mountain for a while.
I did, but there was no manager when I went there. I remember my boy Miles. He became my boy after I walked in, and he was like, "Hey, I'm just going to be honest. You're tall. You got the job," which I think is illegal, but I got the job.
Probably not.
All right, so I'm sorry I cut you off, but first, starting points.
No, you're fine.
Are you tall, Kenzie?
5'4".
All right, we're starting from a big disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, you're out of Matt's wheelhouse, but I'm 5'6".
Ah, shit.
As someone at a similar height, I would imagine that the job interview won't need something that requires impressive height.
Yeah, you're
I would
not
think.
lifting boxes in a warehouse,
Yeah, I
are
was
you?
gonna ask, where does height come into this whole thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Matt's latching on to the glory
Look.
days.
Okay.
What job are you interviewing for, if you're open to sharing?
Yeah, sure. It's for a software engineer position.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you're right in our
So-
wheelhouse.
Yep. Software engineering. Yeah, I know that.
Fantastic.
I mean, we have a glass whiteboard in this room. You can give us some of those problems
Oh,
that you're supposed to write on them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Did
Okay.
you? I'm assuming you've graduated recently. Are you still in school?
Yeah, I graduated 2 years ago. Kind of got a job right out of college. This would be my second job.
Okay.
Yeah, second job out of college.
So I-
Software.
Yeah. Let's break it down there. Let's start with software.
Sony Vegas is software.
Sure.
Sony Vegas is software. You
Mhm.
use that every day.
Yep, I use that all the time. I would imagine the job
There
interview.
you go.
So, do you have a resume as one would?
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Correct.
is it a good resume?
I don't know why I said yes, like you were asking me if I had a resume. Yeah, how is your resume?
It's pretty solid. I give it like a 8 out of 10,
Okay,
maybe.
that
Okay.
sounds good.
That is great. And when you go into these interviews, are you like how confident are you in your skills? You know, they're throwing technical questions at you. Are you cruising through those? Is it more the public speaking component or are you shaky on your knowledge?
Oh God, it's I get like the imposter syndrome, like anything I think that I knew before the video, or sorry, before the interview, like once it starts, I feel like my brain just explodes. It just all the info gets dumped out the window.
I might not know software like you and Charlie both do, um, but I
Right.
know imposter syndrome.
Masterminds.
I'd like you to know I'm 30 years old and I make videos for a living. Imposter syndrome runs deep within me. The key is you want to live there. You want to roll with the pigs in the mud. You let the imposter syndrome take you and realize that
Okay.
everybody else in that room is also an imposter and has no idea what the hell they're doing.
Wow. This is profound.
Right.
We're in my wheelhouse.
Right.
Yeah,
So what
nobody
I'm
here knows.
hearing
Oh yeah, go ahead.
is fake it till you make it.
Yeah, and what I'm also saying is you fake it till you make it, but even when you made it, you're still faking it.
Mm.
Nobody's made it. They're all faking it. Everybody's an imposter. You're just doing bigger things and faking it each time.
Gotcha. Okay. No, that's a great turn of perspective there. I never really thought about that.
Yeah,
I
but
appreciate that.
it seems like a dangerous rabbit hole to go down. Like when you're like, oh, everyone's fake. I'm going to keep faking it. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
kind of spiral.
I think Charlie's now realizing I run his company and have no idea what I'm doing.
I think.
So it's
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so it's really a matter of who can fake it the best to look like they're the smartest person in the room.
Yeah, and I guess going off of that too, remember, the smartest people in the room usually talk the least. I know this is a job interview and they're going to be asking you questions, but I think we latch on to this idea.
Of just not speaking.
Yeah, the less you talk, the more valuable your words are, if you think about that. So I
Yeah,
want
okay.
a lot of mm-hms. Yeah, one-word answers
Very
are
good.
massive. They're like, this is profound. She knows what she's talking about
Yeah.
because she's not saying that much.
That's so.
I see.
Wow, wait a minute. That's good. I was going to go a different
Yeah,
direction.
take it away. Take it away.
With an 8 out of 10 resume, like I feel like you've got the leverage in the job interview. Like they should be wanting you. So maybe you just like
I know, right?
yeah, like you roll in there with swagger. You're like, this is my fucking stomping ground now. So like if you're nervous, you shouldn't be, right? With a resume that's that strong,
Ah.
you go in there and
Right.
it sounds like you probably don't even have to fake anything. You probably know software.
Yeah, you actually probably do know what you're talking. I think this turned a little bit into a Matt venting session. And I think if we pull that back, Charlie's right. I think that's where I was kicking it off. You just got to be confident.
You were saying something
Yeah.
completely
Well,
opposite.
no, in the beginning I was saying saying everybody else in the room is also an imposter. It's kind of like public speaking. They say picture the audience in their underwear.
Oh, yeah.
They're nervous to be there too. They're as scared of you.
Right.
They're more scared of you than you are of them.
Yeah, like crocodiles.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Crocodiles, snakes. Yeah, you're right. You're in the tech field. The employees are much
I
more
think-
sought after in the tech field than these managers.
Right. I think the resume thing can kind of only go so far before you got to make sure that you can, back up what you wrote with your words
Mm-hmm.
and your skills. There's like a lingo, especially in tech. You got to be able to talk the talk. What's funny is the anxiety and stuff. It's always the worst like right before the interview, and then as soon as I start talking during it, like it kind of just turns into a conversation, and I feel a little bit more comfortable. So I don't know, maybe
I think the other thing
I don't
here
know.
is I got two things. First off, I'm going to pretend I'm smart for a second. What languages are you coding in as a software engineer?
it's a lot of Python and a lot of Java.
Ah, perfect.
Roller
No-
Coaster Tycoon was made
yeah,
on that.
no, no HTML, CSS, changing the colors of the buttons you click on.
Nah, that's I'm more on the back end side of things than the front end.
Do you make any for loops?
Oh yeah, plenty of those.
Oh, those are terrible. How do you feel about people putting I in their for loops?
It's not good practice.
It's
no.
not good practice. I
It's,
agree. That's the smartest I'll ever look on camera.
That didn't help her with her interview at all.
Well, look, she's talking about it, but this is where I was going to get to. You said you're nervous until you actually get into the interview and start talking. So the best way to prepare for that is to practice. So what I'd like you to do is imagine I'm the receptionist at Google. I've let you into the building. I've opened the door, and here's the big boss, Chucky P, sitting there, and he's about to give you an interview on software engineering at Google.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing a mock interview?
Yeah, you are the
I'm imagining it in my head.
I'll sit to the side.
Okay. Hey, thanks for applying. Why should we hire you?
I am
You sound nervous.
the
What's
best software. Wait, what?
No,
No, keep going.
sorry.
Keep going.
I was trying to play
Chucky
the
P's a little
Google
bit of a
exec.
prankster.
Sorry.
I am the best software developer you could ever possibly hire for your company. So much so that if you don't hire me, you're going to be losing money.
Wow.
I don't like losing money. Welcome aboard.
Wait, sir. Sir, you forgot to ask
Thank
her
you.
about for loops.
No, we don't use for loops at Google.
Oh, okay. Shit, I forgot we changed that practice.
Yeah, I think in actuality, you'll probably be fine once the conversation starts. It's just those like butterflies. Used to get them when I was an all-star basketball player. Like before the game starts, you get really nervous, the butterflies in your tummy. But
Right.
once it starts, you're just in the flow state. So I think something that might help, like actually something actionable besides just bad advice, is like before the interview, maybe do something kind of physical. Like I always find that if you do something physical, like a jog or weightlifting, really anything, cycling, it just kind of helps like reset your whole body, so you just get a little more calm afterwards.
All right. I didn't know we were doing
fantastic idea.
real advice here. So I'm gonna
I'm giving real advice.
I'm gonna piggyback on the back of Charles here, and I don't know how you feel about more stuff in the land of like the woo-woo feeling stuff, but you go for the jog. You've got the physicality done. There's a practice you do, a breathing practice in the shower where you're washing off the bad thoughts, get that confidence flowing in, breathe the confidence in, let the bad wash off of you. You go into the interview, you're feeling great, you run that room. This is your company. Actually, you know what? Interview them. Flip it on its head and make sure they know that you are running this room.
Why should I work here?
Yes, exactly. Why do I want to be here? I'm in the tech space. I'm seeing the layoffs. I'm the one still killing it. Why should I be here? Because everybody wants you.
No, that's a great point. I never thought of it that way.
And if you want, after this episode, we can clip that and give it to you so you can play it on repeat to motivate you while you're walking into your job interview.
That would be fantastic. Thanks.
Do you think...
If my real interview goes half as well as that fake one we just did, I'll be pretty happy.
Yeah, please actually let us know how the job interview went. Did anything we've said today actually help you? I feel like the physicality was actually good.
Legitimately, that's been something that's helped me a lot. This is going to be a shock, but I do get nervous. And what helps me stop being nervous or anxious is doing something
I'm very
physical.
shocked.
Yeah, and
Okay,
I know I shrouded it in jokes, but that was an actual breathing and therapizing technique I said, and then I kind of went off the deep end after. But I think...
Yeah, the showering.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's
Okay.
hit the gym, take a shower, feel good about yourself, put on an outfit that makes you feel confident, and go rock the interview.
Yeah, it's just the starting part that's nerve-wracking. Once it begins, it sounds like you're pretty solid.
And I don't know where you're at, but if you
Right.
need us to come to the job interview, you can let us know too.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Of course. So, hey, this has been great. I'm glad we were able to fix all of this for you. Is there any closing thoughts or questions you have?
No, I just want to say, thanks a lot for your advice. I'm going to try to use both of it before my interview, and I'll let you all know how it goes.
That sounds great. Thanks so
Awesome.
much for
Yeah.
calling in.
Good luck. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Feels good to
Hey.
give someone a job.
Hey, great.
Hey, good work.
That
But you know insecurity.
I know insecurity. I know imposter syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
I know software engineering.
Yep.
And shower.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
What the fuck do you want? I'm just kidding. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
It's great.
Just got off night shift, so
You just got off night shift. Where are you from?
hell yeah. 7 to 7, Canada.
Mm.
Oh, night shift. I in my head I thought he got off night shift. It's the night. You get off night shift in the
In the
day.
morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to ask what you do on this night shift? What's your job?
I work on trains.
Oh,
Yeah,
You work
super
on
exciting.
trains.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What do you do on trains? I'm actually interested now.
I basically watch movies all night, and then I get a call from the big train man,
Oh,
you know,
that's awesome.
wow.
and he's like, "You got to go here." So I go down there. I wait for the guys to get off,
Mm-hmm.
and then I go run around the cab of the unit. I check to see if the wires are still intact, and then I get off.
So it sounds like you do train inspections.
Yes,
Nice.
basically.
Nice.
That's cool.
Well, that has nothing to do with our show, I've just realized.
But I
Um,
do know trains.
nope.
You do know. You know what? It can run a little longer. Talk to him about trains. You know trains.
Oh, trains.
What's your favorite train?
What's my favorite train?
Mhm.
Oh, we got some blue and gray ones. Those are really
Oh,
nice.
that one's Thomas. I know that one.
Thomas is pretty goated.
You know, first off, I keep forgetting this. What's your name?
My name is Zach.
It's great to have you. Would you like to tell us the problem you've called in with today?
You boys ready to talk about fungus?
Yeah.
I always am.
I've seen Last of Us. I'm very familiar.
Okay, so we recently got a hot tub, right? Pretty nice. We've been waiting for it for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Poured down some concrete, got it placed on there, having a good time. But with it being new, all the family members are like, "Yo, we want to go in," you know?
Yeah.
We want to like have a good time. That's all well and great. But my aunt and uncle, they both have a fair bit of medical issues.
Okay.
One of them, though, my uncle, has a really bad fungus issue with both of his feet,
Okay.
and he keeps trying to get us to go in the hot tub with all of us and him and my aunt. Also, my aunt has a colostomy bag, so we don't really
This
we
goes-
don't
this
really
goes
know.
On.
Oh, yeah, we
This
got
is
fungus
double
and we
whammy.
got bagged poop.
Okay, and at the very beginning, you said we got a hot tub. Who got a hot tub?
Myself, my mom, and my aunt, because they recently moved in with us.
Okay.
Okay.
We redid the basement and moved all of them in there. So
Okay, and would you say the heart of the problem here is that you guys don't want to get in the hot tub with them and you feel bad about it, or you don't want them to get in the hot tub with you?
a mix of both, because really, we read up on it, and anything that goes in the hot tub, you're basically breathing in, right?
Oh yeah. And it's
So-
soup. You're sitting in soup. At that
Yeah.
point.
You're sitting in soup. So I don't really want the mushroom kingdom growing on my feet,
Right.
you know?
That makes sense.
That does make a ton of sense.
And he kind of brags about it too every time, because they come over weekly for just visits and whatnot, dinner. And he kind of brags about the fungus.
Can you give me
like
an
how?
example of
Yeah.
this?
How do you
Yeah.
brag about that?
He's like, "Wow, I had to get some special socks to try to like mask the smell."
Hmm.
Uh,
That's kind of epic. Actually.
yeah, that's
you guys want to hop in the hot tub?
So is he usually the one to ask about going in the hot tub?
Yep.
That's a little weird. That's a little creepy. I'm not,
Normally-
even if he didn't have the fungus, he comes over. He's like, "When you guys want to get in this
Yeah, when are
hot
we
tub?"
getting
That's a
in the
little
hot tub?
weird.
I feel like he's trying to recreate like Resident Evil or Last of Us or something like that.
Yeah, he wants
I
to
have a
spread
feeling
it
that
around. And you said
Yeah,
your
exactly.
aunt is one of the people who was included in this hot tub purchase.
Yes.
Is this the same aunt that is married to Foot Fungus Uncle?
No.
Okay.
No. If she bought it, I think it would just be a heyday for him and her.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, it would just be
Yeah.
fungus everywhere.
Yeah, that'd be big.
All right, so yeah, I do think we can really.
I've already,
two.
yeah, I've cooked up 5 different solutions
All right,
already.
do you want to just go with yours first?
Yep. Build another hot tub, so you can have like a quarantine hot tub,
Okay.
where the foot fungus uncle goes,
Yep.
and I feel bad because a colonoscopy bag, like that's
Yeah.
sad. My
Yeah.
condolences. Make sure to pass that along to let her know. Like,
Yep.
but you don't want it in the hot tub,
Right.
which is understandable.
It is
I'm sure she'd
understandable.
get that. You could put them over there.
Yeah,
And-
it's like when you're playing video games as a kid and you hand the Mad Catz controller to your little
exactly.
brother and it's not even plugged in. I
Yep.
guess in this case, fill it up with water. Be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second hot tub is an option.
Yep.
That's not like a possibility. Another option could be just laying down the brass tacks. Have you told your uncle how you feel about his feet?
I have not. I mostly just worry because he does remind me of the eunuch Varys from Game of Thrones.
Oh.
So I feel like he might be cooking up some plot in the background.
Yeah, and I mean, look, there comes a time in every young man's life he's got to talk to his uncle about their feet.
Exactly.
We've all
and
been
it's-
there.
It's never a fun conversation. So you say he reminds you, he scares you a little bit.
Is what it sounds like.
Do you have other issues with this? Like, do you like this uncle? Let's just be real honest for a second.
He's not bad.
Okay. And so, like, you don't mind having dinners with him, but you don't want to spend, sans foot fungus, you're still probably not wanting to go in the hot tub with him.
Yeah, it's more like the conversations basically go when I see him for dinner. It's like, oh, the weather's pretty good, hey?
So more of
Yeah,
an
it's a bit dry
acquaintance.
out. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do like the idea of you can build another hot tub. The other thing is, we've actually totaled a hot tub before. We've broken our hot tub so bad it was no longer usable, but you could make him think that has happened to yours. Maybe send a few photos of it completely destroyed and see if he just stops coming around.
Well, then the issue is you like the hot
No,
tub.
don't
I
actually
imagine.
destroy it.
Oh.
Like maybe.
Oh, well, then you don't even have to send it of your hot tub. You can just send
That's
like
true.
random rubble photos.
I mean, in today's day and age, go on AI, get a nice picture of a hot tub on fire and be like, Uncle Jim, you will never guess what just happened. Sorry, hot tub's off for the next 3 months.
Yeah, but if they come over for dinner, they're
Yeah,
probably gonna
and
see it.
dinners. The kitchen burnt down with the hot tub. Just don't come over for 3 months. You got
There's no house left. Just don't come.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? We've moved. We're no longer here. Also, Danny came in from the back with an idea.
A decent
of-
suggestion.
Yeah. Build a wall. Danny, are you thinking a wall around the hot tub that keeps them out?
It's like dividing the hot tub into.
Oh, in the hot
Like
tub.
splitting
I
the
see.
hot tub.
I see. It's kind of like the milkshake cups where you can have two flavors but they don't touch. I see.
Oh, so it's like,
Yeah,
so
you've
like
got
two hot tubs in
the
one.
medical side of the hot tub and the non-medical side of the hot tub.
Right.
So
That's pretty smart.
yeah, you can still enjoy company. The key here is make sure the wall is sitting above water level so you're not letting the fungus water spill over into your side.
Unless he's
True,
Does your uncle
true.
like to splash around?
Oh yeah, is he a splasher?
The only thing I worry about with that solution is we might get ostracized for segregating, you know?
Oh.
Well, there's not going to be any discrimination lawsuits in your own hot tub, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I think, look, you've still let them, you've actually done your best not to segregate the hot tub. You've actually
True.
gone to extreme lengths to get them inside of your hot tub. And if you go with plexiglass and go up a little higher than you're expecting, the splashing's not coming through.
Yeah, if it's good enough for hockey, it's good enough for fungus.
Exactly. You can put a little sliding window so you can like pass jokes through, slide it open, tell a little joke, close it when you don't want to talk to them anymore. It's like a privacy window
That's
in a
right.
limousine.
Yeah, that's true. It saved us in COVID, so it'll save us now.
Yeah. See, you're getting it. And
He understands.
there was one other suggestion from Ryan that said boiling kills germs, which is true.
Oh, true.
If we just up the temperature of the hot tub, the germs aren't going to survive.
I just worry with that one. Neither will we. So.
Look, you came on here for advice, and now you're getting a little worried about things.
Check this one out.
Yeah.
Cure his foot fungus.
Yeah. You know what? Have we thought about the medical approach
Yeah.
here?
Is he getting treatment for this foot fungus?
Are you a doctor on these
Like I said,
strains?
he almost takes pride in it.
Yeah, but
Like,
I'm sure.
you know how I take pride in like a Charizard or you with the Eldrazi?
Mhm.
He's like just collecting fungus and just being like, yeah,
Okay,
Right.
then
this is my
Actually-
chase pull.
Do we know what kind of fungus he has?
it's got to be athlete's foot, right?
It's got to be. Is he an athlete?
He works in a grocery store, so
Oh, it's gout. He's got
Oh,
gout.
he may have. I don't think gout is a fungus, but he might have gout too.
Like Gout the sequel or Gout as in
Oh yeah,
addition?
gout 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I didn't know what you were saying.
Well, I'm saying he could have fungus and gout.
I just remember gout, like we have a friend that has that. Like that is
Mhm.
something that isn't super uncommon, but yeah, it's not a fungus.
Yeah, and honestly, if he has gout, you're being a little greedy because this would feel good on his feet. We've gone in a whole different direction.
Yeah,
here.
actually, you're kind of the bad guy.
Yeah,
now that I'm thinking about it.
we're going to be on your side, but you're
you might
actually.
have opened my eyes here. Yeah.
Yeah, have you thought about how your uncle's feet feel in this situation?
Yeah, maybe this is great for him.
What if this kills the fungus?
That could be true. Maybe we just dump a lot of chlorine in there.
Change the water in between.
Oh.
Like you stand on the side and be like, no, I had a hot dog. Like I got to wait an hour to swim. You guys go ahead. And the second he gets out, be like, I'm good. I digested my hot dog.
And now I can go in.
Well, you
But
dump
then-
out all the water,
You have to
soap it,
drain it.
chlorine it, fill it back up. All right, that's a bad idea.
I think your uncle would probably be pretty receptive to the idea of curing his fungus because I can't imagine that that's comfortable, right?
But it sounds like he likes it.
No, maybe he's just like
It's
it
almost.
becomes
You
part
got to
of the
remember,
language.
we're in Canada, right? So in
Oh,
negative 35, maybe
Is
the
it keeping him warm?
fungus in there, it might keep his feet warm. You know.
Huh.
I think realistically, if I was in your situation, I'd be having a conversation with my uncle. I'd be like, "Hey, look, bud, I don't like the fungus in the hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
We have a couple options here. I'm not mad at you for it. It's not your fault.
Yep.
But let's get it taken care of, or stop using my fucking hot tub."
Yeah, exactly. Look, it's a black and white situation
Yeah.
here. Cut off the foot, get a new hot tub, don't use the hot tub. You got 3 options.
Yeah. So in your heart,
Yeah, that's.
what are you thinking?
Yeah, where are you leaning here?
I mean, obviously, curing it would be ideal,
Right.
but
Good soul.
he doesn't seem to like doctors all that much.
I see how we got
And
the.
I just worry about him because, our gate into the backyard isn't the greatest. And the bears get in pretty easily.
I feel
So
like
I
you
worry-
actually need 2 or 3 calls with us. I think the foot fungus uncle is really scratching the surface of your problems. You're having bears come into the backyard regularly. This might actually be a larger problem.
We have him call back.
Bears constantly. We live in front of
Yeah,
a forest.
This
so.
is actually a very good thing. Do you think your uncle would be willing to call in? It doesn't have to be right now, just in the future.
Oh, potentially.
Because
we knew like a
I
couple
better
therapy
talk him
things.
into it.
I
have, like,
I
an
was typing
intervention,
into some
you know?
stuff to get you some answers on how to heal foot fungus, and I accidentally typed in how do I heal my uncle's foot fetish. I'm assuming you don't have that problem. Let's see. There are.
I mean, I
Oh
hope
my
not.
God.
I don't think I do.
Here's what you show them. One of the number 1 ways to heal foot fungus is to keep the feet dry.
Oh wow.
He's actively going into a warm, damp, wet.
He's
place.
cultivating it.
Yeah, he is. Your uncle might not be.
But what
with
if
us anymore.
what if he's got sweaty feet?
There's got to be socks.
Yeah, just like I don't know, go into a freezer or something.
Yeah.
Keep them dry.
There's got to be a way, right?
Yeah, I feel like a intervention is definitely going to be needed in the future because even if he wears like swim shoes or something like that, it's we're the ones breathing it in. You know.
Exactly.
It's
yeah.
not good. So I think next steps here are definitely we need to treat that bad boy.
Mhm.
If he wants to come talk to us and you want us to do the heavy lifting here, if you think he's a reasonable man, we can handle that.
I don't know. Do you think Elmer Fudd's reasonable?
Oh, he's that kind of guy.
Oh, I see.
I can talk
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah, Charlie is actually an expert with those kinds of people.
Oh yeah, I can speak to his soul.
Perfect.
I can't wait to get on a call with your uncle, and you've set us up in a way he's just going to be screaming at us.
That'll be great. That'll be great for the
Sounds
show.
Awesome, but yeah, no, I think best advice we've pulled out of here is definitely he's got to fix that shit. He's got to knock it off.
Yeah, it's not on you. It's on him. But for you and your family, how's the rest of your family feel about it? Do they feel the same?
Basically the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they've been wondering, like, we've been almost drawing straws on who's gonna break the news to him that he can't just hop in the fucking hot tub.
Yeah, and look, I think, as I said before, there comes a time in everybody's life. It's got to be you.
It's got to be.
Nobody that I've talked to is as knowledgeable in this situation as you are, so I think you're the most suited to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Dr. Scholl, you know?
Yes,
Like-
Dr. Scholl, and I'm the Mr. Pibb to your Dr. Pibb over here. So, yeah, I think let us know how it goes.
Yeah, keep us updated on it.
Keep us apprised, and maybe in the future either we'll talk with him or we'll have another chat with you to hear an update.
Yeah, for sure. Because who knows? There might be a foot intervention coming in the near future.
No, that's very smart.
It's got to be.
I think it has to happen, and your heart's in the right place. So good luck with that conversation, and let us know how it goes.
Well, thank you for the advice because, yeah, this is going to be a pretty big battle going on with them.
It will be, no doubt.
You got this. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors, and
That
you
he
know
does.
it's very apparent today. That's you. So thanks for
Perfect.
calling in, and good luck.
To deal with the fungus.
Yeah.
God bless.
Oh, have fun, and thanks again.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Bye.
Adios.
He's going to be okay.
He is going to be all right. I don't know that his uncle is. He said his uncle gives him, what is it, Varys? The eunuch from Game of Thrones? Vibes, which, yeah, it seems a little spooky. He's worried about subterfuge coming back his way. But, you know, as one would, we'll either hear a great update from him or we'll never hear from him again. That's the way it goes.
Hello, Matt and Charlie.
Hey,
Well,
hey there.
I am building a Battlebot for a competition. I am struggling to pick a name for it, and possibly a color theme.
What's your name?
Egg King.
Egg King.
All right, so we're talking with Egg King, and I mean you're more well versed in the world of BattleBots than I am.
Yeah, I grew up watching BattleBots. So you said you're doing a horizontal?
Yeah, horizontal spinner.
Is it too late to do like an akimbo style? Like you could go horizontal and then also do like a drum as well? Or is that probably against the rules?
You can have more than one weapon, I believe, but due to the very strict weight requirements, it's a struggle.
Okay, that makes sense. It's just because I had some really cool names for like a dual wielding bot. But if that's off the table, I'll go ahead and scrap those in the noodle up here.
I don't want to be the broken record here, but I'm gonna rewind again. What's a horizontal? let me take it from the beginning.
We have a Cro-Magnon on the cast here
Yeah, I'm
today.
sorry.
If you know what horizontal means,
I do.
now imagine you get a pen and then you spin that on the table.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same.
Okay, so it's spinning like a top. You've created a Beyblade.
Yeah.
More well,
Well, only for the front of it.
yeah. So you haven't seen BattleBots?
I did like 20 years ago.
Sorry. Yeah, I was going to mention. Did Tombstone inspire the design at all?
Yes, there is a robot in America that is called Cheesecake. My robot has an extremely similar body and weapon to Cheesecake.
Okay.
We have technology. I can
Yeah,
look it up.
let's get a. Zach,
Yeah.
can you pull up a picture of Cheesecake? The robot. Zach actually has us muted, but we're looking up a picture so we're on the same page with you.
Go with like full, like Illuminati symbolism, like satanic symbols, like runic design across the body, and call it the New World Order.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so then it looks
really
like
the dark satanic route.
yeah, so like make it very deep state esque, and you could play like the heel of the BattleBots community.
This may be a bit too much. You may get a bit overwhelmed here, but
Okay.
a formal name and an informal name. New World Order would be the formal name that I sign up for the competition.
Okay. See, and that's where
And
I
then
come
in brackets,
And that's yep.
Yeah.
yes,
That
that is what I was going to intend for you.
people always tell us Charlie's more the formal guy here. You know, he
Mm-hmm.
really takes front and center in business conversations, and I'm the informal guy. I'm
Like
a
in brackets in a
fan.
second.
You know, you go something just a little plain. You know, you got the New World Order, you got the imagery of the Illuminati there, and then just something like Jim.
That doesn't make sense. You didn't put any like you could just take it a step lower, right? Like New World
Under
Order.
Jim or under New World Order?
No, under New World Order.
Okay.
So you'd go like New World Order, and then in brackets it could be like Pizzagate or something.
Oh,
you'd
stick with the theme.
It'd stay in the same phylum, but
Gotcha.
then you go deeper.
Okay, let me restart.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm the informal guy. We got New World Order for formal name.
Yeah.
What about Pizzagate?
Chemtrail. How does
Chemtrail.
how does chemtrail
You're-
sound?
See, you're really trying to pull me into your world.
Well, because if he's gonna go with New World Order, you can't have something like super disconnected. They're gonna make fun of him for it.
Yeah, but imagine you're going up and you're like, I've got to fight Jim.
No one's gonna say that.
They will if you're winning.
Now imagine I have to fight the New World Order,
I'm trying to think of other.
or you could just be Jim. I guess.
What's the other where they drank the Kool-Aid?
Jonestown.
Yeah, but
That's very
Heaven's-
dark. Are you kidding me? Heaven's Gate.
Look,
So many people.
I'm feeling
Matt,
like my spectrum is either too small or too big.
yeah,
I feel like
you're on two opposite extremes here.
All right, so we're not.
You want to name him after a tragedy?
Oh, I mean, it's going out. All right, no, this is getting too dark. The bot is there to kill other bots, right? Has there ever been like iRobot? You know, that kind of thing where a robot uprising.
Have you never seen BattleBots at all?
I've seen BattleBots. Yeah.
Okay. Because they're remote controlled vehicles,
Right.
Not okay.
But they still are fighting.
they're fighting. Yeah.
I'm trying to think in the middle of the Jonestown Massacre and Jim. There's gotta be. I feel like I'm right there.
No, you're on the cusp.
That was Heaven's Gate, right? That's what it was called.
Heaven's Gate is when there's a lot to Heaven's Gate, but a lot of people died. We'll leave it there. We don't need to get super.
Okay, you're still
morbid.
with us, Ed King?
Yeah.
Charlie just got it in his head. What's the best one you got? Right in the middle. Jim, Jonestown, put it together.
You said you liked New World Order overall, Egg King.
Yeah, New World Order is a very good name, I would say.
Okay, and then I guess for brackets you could just do something like simpler. It could just be like,
Jim.
yep.
Sorry.
If you really want Jim,
No.
I will accept that.
I mean, there's a lot of room there.
Yeah, what's a tragedy that wasn't that bad? BP oil spill.
They killed a lot of marine life.
Actually, don't even go BP oil spill. Just go BP or big oil. You know, it's bad, but
New World Order, big
Big
oil
Oil,
in the
yeah.
brackets. That's a cool name, actually.
that
Big
kind of
oil.
big oil.
That one's pretty good.
And what if? Is there any chance you have one of those? But like, I had a car, an RC car, when I was a kid that the wheels were big enough I could go off a jump and it could land on the other side and keep going. And like one side was green,
Oh,
one
yeah.
was red. Is yours amphibious like that?
The top and the bottom is made of aerospace, not titanium, aerospace aluminum.
Okay, as one would do.
And the sides can be black or white. That is the two colors I've got.
Oh, like you can't decorate these sides?
I can decorate them. They're very easily paintable.
Okay, so I've kind of narrowed in. I think, you know, big view, it wasn't looking too good, but I think we're hitting the bullseye here.
Yeah.
New World Order, you take the Illuminati prints, you take the triangles, just everything.
Mm-hmm.
The sides
Yeah.
for big oil is more your American flags,
Oh,
just
smart.
trucking, I'd rather be mudding, that kind of stuff. You know, real like hillbilly USA kind of
That makes sense.
imagery on the side. What
Yeah.
are you feeling there?
Yeah.
He
I
doesn't.
can go for like a brown side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep in mind, he is not from the States. You
That's
might
true.
Remember.
that is a
That
very
would-
good
Yeah.
point.
That wouldn't make a lot of sense.
I mean, it would make them stand out.
it would.
Anything else from you, Charles?
No, I just hope you win all your matches.
Yeah, please keep us updated. Send us pictures once the robot is done, and you know, let us know when you win everything. But thanks for
Oh yeah,
hopping
that'll
in.
be like sometime after December. That.
That's perfect.
That's.
We'll
fine.
throw it on the calendar, and we'll talk to you then.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Thanks for calling in.
Thanks so much. We are men of the people.
Hmm.
There's actually not a single situation I think you could throw at us that we would not.
We've been through everything.
We've lived 1,000 lives. There's nothing we cannot handle. And I think that's the name of the show. If we ever do it again, is We Got This.
Oh, damn!
Hey, high five.
Hey, you couldn't do shit on a BattleBot's name, but
Yeah,
that right
name
there.
of the show. Look, you know how I get around robots.
No, I get you're
It's
right.
not my
Sorry.
thing. All right, so we're gonna look into this middle camera. The most planned things we've ever done. We're gonna high five and we say, "We got this."
We got this.
Show's not done yet. If you have a problem that's ailing you, like the ones from today, in the members Discord, we'll be putting out more sheets where you can send in your problems to let us fix your life for you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get that shit together real fast. So that'll be in the members Discord.